Hey guys, it's Matt's Bootleg Reviews. I don't have a bottle for you today like usual, but what I do have a model SPX3000 Sunjoe pressure washer. I got it for $169 at Bass Pro or Cabela's. They'll both have them. Pretty straightforward so far. We got the handheld that goes on right here. This is the only thing that I've put on so far. It clips into place and locks. All you have to do is push this down until you hear the clip. Okay? The next step in the process, I'm sorry. So remember guys, this is a bootleg review. 4 large screws included. This shows it setting on top. This top part is this, and it sits on this bottom part, okay? So what we're going to do is, it rests on here, like so. And then it pushes back. It looks like it pushes back. Bear with me, I'm trying to video this so you can see it. And see, it pushes back and locks into place. I'm just going to secure that quick and then we'll screw it in. Alright guys, so when I did get it lined up, it was going on just a little tight. What I had to do was, I had to just get it lined up and then give it a little hit in the front to actually get it pushed past the snug point. Just a smack, and then it slid and popped right in place. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab those screws and we're going to do, it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4 screw holes. Alright, so we got the 4 screws that came into the bag. I'm just going to line them up here. 1, nice and snug. Don't over tighten, guys. Don't strip it. It's just plastic. Just nice and snug. Don't keep going till you can't go anymore. I mean, you don't want to keep turning easy, but you'll find that last point. Now, see there? If I keep going, I would strip it. You just leave it there and maybe give it a quarter of a turn. And that's that for the screws. Says the next step, guys, says insert the detergent bottles top end first under the ridge of their design storage compartment, then snap the bottom of the bottle into the V-shaped grooves to secure them in place. So what they're talking about is there's a little groove right here, and then let's flip. You're going to take the top of this, okay, and it's going to go in the front here, and you're just literally just pushing this down and snapping it in place. Honestly, mine really were already like that, so it wasn't a step that I had to do. I mean, they kind of weren't, but they kind of fell into place as I was picking this up. And the next step, you want to make sure that your detergent tube is feeding your connection. So this is where it's going to be, that's where it's going to be sucking your detergent from. And that's going to go right there, okay? I'm going to pause this and put that on. Alright, now that's on. Now this is a flared nipple, guys. You just want to keep pushing that. Keep going. go past the halfway point and try to push it all the way to the plastic. Next step is we're going to assemble the spray wand connector, and that's just a little piece that slides on. It looks like over here. So we're going to grab that. We're going to pause this. Alright, so we're back, guys. And now we're going to take our spray wand protector. We're going to snap the tab into this slot. So this is tabbed right here. You can see it. And then see if we can get you lined up. Alright, see the slot? Tab. Let's see. Not the most efficient one. Let's see here. This may be operator error. Or maybe because I'm coming at it from a wrong angle. There we go. So you just hook that sucker around, and then you fasten it down right there. Then another screw. Make sure you got your Phillips head handy. It is not included. You need to bring your own Phillips head. If you want to speed it up, you can use your own drill. I wouldn't suggest it. Way too easy to strip them out. If you're gonna do it, don't use your hammer drill. Don't use anything that's gonna shake it. Set your torque maybe on 2 or 3. Just something really light so that you don't end up stripping that out. If anything is so easy, guys, just use your Phillips head. Next thing we're doing, guys, we're assembling our hose holder. Okay? So also, this is going to be your last screw. At least it better be, because I've only got one left. So you're going to take your hose holder. Now flip this around. And it should go, oh, in the front is where it goes. It's going to go right here. Look, these 2 tabs, I don't know if you can see that well, but those 2 tabs right here, here and there, are going to line up square with these 2 squares. There and there. And you're going to push those in, and then we're going to land it. Well, this isn't the best angle, but I'm going to put it on there, and then I'll show you the push. Didn't even take a push. I just lined it up. I just lined it up and it went right out. So, she can't show you the push, guys. So you take your screwdriver and you hit that screw right here to secure it. did pop these out of the way as I was doing this. So I'm going to put those back on. What is going on? Remember, I'm locking. See what's going on here. Let's move this out of the way. You're putting the top here and the back on that rail, and you're pushing down that tab again. Man. Into that slot. So that tab, that top tab, and that bottom tab. Alright, so up until now, that's not where we're at. Next thing we're doing is the spray wand into the trigger gun. This is your trigger gun. This is your spray wand. Pop that off. Thread them as normal. Hold this plastic piece and just spin it until they're completely locked. Now there's little wrench heads here. You can go ahead and snug it down with a wrench if you'd like. Be extremely careful doing that, guys, that you don't over tighten it. It is brass, so it should be soft enough where it seats nice, but even still, you want to make sure that you don't strip it out. I'm not going to do that right now. I don't have a wrench handy. I could probably go get one. Let me go get one. Guys, normally I wouldn't do this. I wouldn't do this with a crescent because of the teeth, and it's not made for it. I would normally do it with an adjustable. My adjustable wrenches are in another bag, and that bag is not here right now. So be very cautious if you're going to use these that you don't mar up the brass. Okay, you don't need to torque it crazy. Just give it a snug, and it won't even go that far. So once you hand tighten it, that's it. And look, because it's brass, it does get just a hair of the teeth in there. What you could do if you really only had this, you could wrap black tape around it, around the teeth this way, and that way you wouldn't get that. But I wasn't wasting all that time. I'm not that concerned. I'm not going to sell it. I'm not, it's functional. It's fine. So the next thing is, you got your high pressure hose. You can just rip that off. I happen to have this. You can use whatever tool you prefer to rip those apart. And then you're gonna go to your high pressure hose. Oh, you're gonna uncap it. Make sure you're threading down there nice. You'll tell if you get cross threaded. It won't go easy. Nice and smooth all the way up to the bottom. If it's holding on you somewhere, that means you're cross-threaded. Back it off and do it again so you don't strip those threads out. Hand tighten. I wouldn't even use this. Then you're going to go and turn this to the back. I don't know if you can see that. You're going to take off your little cap that's there. Expose the threads. And I'm going to roll my hose out. Actually. Because I feel like that if I unroll this, I'll have a lot less kinks and turns and twists in it when I go to put it back on there. It may or may not be true. Take your threaded end, your other threaded end, I should say. Try to get it on nice and straight. Could even put it down, make it easier. And tighten, or if you got tender hands like me, just give it a little torque. Not hard at all. There, just a tiny one. There's that. And that is that, ladies and gentlemen. Turn it around. Finished product. So there's not much to it. It's really simple. This here, take off. This is going to be your inlet. That's for your hose to go into. Should probably use a high pressure hose, 3/4 inch. It'll be good. The internal diameter has to be at least a 1/2 inch, and it's got to be reinforced. So, one last thing, guys. Your water inlet, this is your female coupler, okay? This is your filter. You're going to want that on there. Longevity. And so you're going to take that, and that's going to screw down. And this is where your hose is actually going to connect to. These, I believe, are your wand tips. 0, 15, 25 degrees, 40, and soap. And then that's your finished product. It's on wheels. It rolls. Guys, as always, thanks for watching Matt's Bootleg Reviews. Everything's real. Everything's bootleg. And, you know, just enjoy the video. Check my other video, my Bible review videos out. I love you. Jesus loves you. Be blessed.